This episode is fueled by Apex Underground, coffee, and more.
Welcome to the Downtown Studio Midland's In Focus podcast. It's a little series where we get to talk with a bunch of creators in and around West Texas. I'm your host, Mike. This is my beautiful wife, Steph. And today we've got really special guests. We have Anthony Prieto with Prieto Photography. Anthony, thank you for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
All right. So didn't butcher your name this time, so that's good, right? So, Anthony, how long have you been in the Permian Basin? Are you from here?
I've been here about 2011 now, so probably 15 years. I'm originally from Denver. My dad still lives up there, so I'm there every couple months. So I'm back and forth, but I've been here, basically raised here, to be honest with you.
Okay, so 2011, 15 years, that's cool. Mm-hmm. Are you going every summers, or are you just going whenever you can and back to Denver?
Yeah, whenever I can. Try to spend some holidays. Now with my son, though, it's a little harder to try to get the time or split holidays,
Yeah.
To get him to go over there.
For sure. How old were you when you came to Midland?
I was 9, about to be 10.
Okay. And you grew up in Denver, or were you kind of just around the area?
Yeah, I grew up in Denver, but we moved around from like the whole Denver metroplex.
Yeah, I get
Denver,
you. I get
Lakewood.
you. When's the last time you were back in Denver?
January. It's been a little bit, but
they probably had snow then, huh?
Oh yeah,
I would hope so. It's January, Colorado.
Well, it was crazy because in December my dad posted a picture and it was green, it was nothing, and then literally the next day it was
white snow, can't move. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. I like the city. It's really nice. I went to a Rockies game. That's fun.
Nice.
So it's cool. So how does that coming back to every time you come back? I assume you fly because it's just one straight shot. You don't fly.
No,
I drive.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I'm used to the drive.
How far is the drive?
It's like 12 hours.
10 hours.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Yeah.
I would assume because we got the little spaceport here, you could just hop on a spacecraft and fly over.
I wish.
Straight shot.
So
But no,
nice.
the drive really ain't that bad.
It's not.
I mean, it was 11 hours to get to Breckenridge from here, so that's not bad at all.
Once you get past the plains and the flat line, once you hit Raton is when it gets really pretty and it's nice.
That's true. It is. Coming from Denver in Midland, Odessa. Are you in Midland or Odessa?
Midland.
Every time we talk to somebody here, they're from somewhere nice, and we're just oh, that's so beautiful, and would be so much cool to, so awesome to take pictures. And we're in Midland. So speaking of that, what would be what's your favorite place here in Midland to shoot?
Oh, is it a secret?
Right.
It is a little secret.
Okay, then what's your second favorite? What's your second favorite place?
Honestly, as much as I hate taking pictures there, I really like the Summit.
Summit Center?
Yeah, the Summit Center. I hate how it's always crowded. There's a bunch of photographers there always.
It's popular.
But it's once you get in that tunnel and you zoom in and get that compression, man, it's beautiful.
That's true.
That's true.
And do they still have that little crepe place?
Mm-hmm.
I love those crepes.
That's honestly
I haven't
why
tried them actually.
I don't like going there is because of all the photographers.
That's the only reason I'd go there is for the crepes. Just saying.
I had to take prom pictures there, and it was a
I
nightmare.
bet that was bonkers.
There's 20 to 30 photographers there, no joke.
Even down here, downtown.
I feel like this was the spot before the Summit really got kicked off. And then everybody was down here, and now everyone's over there. And then I'm sure there'll be something else built, and then everybody will be there. And
yeah.
It is nice, though. We've only shot there a handful of times, so.
Yeah, I just feel like every time I go and shoot there, there's at least 5 other photographers, and we're fighting for space. So I'm like,
when I was taking the prom photos, I was in the middle and I had my flash. It takes up a little bit of space. Sorry, but that's
you're
how
gonna
I
make
like
sure
my
you're
photos.
gonna, you're gonna produce.
And there was a lady I was finishing up and she was like, "Are you done yet? Can you go?" And I was like,
should have been no.
My bad.
You know what? We got to do this whole thing again. I don't have film in the camera. We got to start over.
I should have for real. That's weird though. That's when it's smaller photographers, not smaller photographers. I'm not trying to bash on anybody, but photographers that you really don't see. They're the ones that are so aggressive and I don't know.
Yeah, but it's if you see we see you out there, be hey, what's up?
Yeah,
can we borrow your light?
Yeah, literally. It can be that cool, and I always try to say hi and it's funny because like when I did a graduation minis, like I would run into photographers and I would be like, hey, and like there'd just be sometimes where they didn't even acknowledge me and just walk past me. And
Dang.
my clients, I'd be like, did you see that? Like, what is the point?
That's wild. I don't think we've ever had that level of
think we've ever
experience
been-
before.
Yeah, snubbed like that. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only like bad incident we ever had was with a videographer from Dallas, though.
Really?
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that like he
It wasn't
was
bad. It was just,
You know when like
he was nice.
You know when you work with somebody, you get like a rhythm and you kind of understand where they're gonna be, where you're gonna be. It's like a dance, right? But like this guy we didn't even know he was gonna be there. All of a sudden we show up and then the bride's like, oh, I have this videographer. And then me and him were vying for position. And he was like everywhere in those photos. Like he was like walking down the aisle, handing over. He's like right next to the dad handing over the bride. And I'm just like, bro, step back.
Yeah.
Like you're in all of our shots.
I've worked with videographers like that, and it's like have some awareness, like some spatial awareness too. Like,
Hey, I want you to get your shot, but we need to get our shot too.
like we're all on the same team at the end of the day. Like we're here for the client.
So we really enjoy working with Auden.
Yeah, we've worked with Auden. You know Auden, right?
Mm-hmm.
We've
Yeah.
worked with him a couple times, and it's been really easy. He sets up like 27,000 cameras too, so it's like he has every angle.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's really cool. But I mean, I think it's just I would assume it's just the more you work with people, the more you kind of understand.
Mm.
Do you ever like when you meet, say you're going to some event and there's a videographer, do you ever just like sit down and go, hey, like what are the shots you're trying to get? You ever plan, or you just kind of see how it goes?
Yeah, I kind of just see how it goes, to be honest with you. Because like I have my shot list in my head,
Yeah.
and like if I do see them and like they have a shot that I like didn't think of, I'm like, oh, like let me go over there and see what's up.
Just do what you get. You ever have to work with other not videographers, other photographers and stuff that you just never knew, like, and show up? Typically, probably like events or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Kind of honestly, like all the time, and like I don't know. I try to make myself like friendly. Like I try to help people out as much as I can, because like at the end of the day, I don't care if you make more money or if I make more money. Like we're doing something that we love. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're
Both
both
enjoy.
working.
Love of the art. Speaking of, how long have you been doing photography?
I've been doing photography for 3 years now, going on 4.
Nice. What got you into it?
So actually the mother of my child was like a little Instagram model for a little bit. And do you guys know Wilson, the French one, Frenchie?
Sounds familiar. I think they've reached out before.
Oh yeah, I think maybe, yeah.
Well, I was on a shoot with him, and like I was like, we were all together shooting. They were taking pictures, and I was just like over his shoulder and like peeking and like seeing what he was doing, and that got my curiosity. And then we also shot with Darian, and then I finally asked Darian. I was like, hey, like, what camera would you recommend like me getting, just to, like mess around, see if I like it? And he recommended a Rebel T7, and that's where I started off. And then me and her ended up like breaking up. And I hit Darian up again, and I was like, hey, like, would you mind, like, showing me the ropes and, like, kind of helping me out? And he was like, yeah, bro, like, I got you. And he kind of took me under his wing. And then that's where him and James were working together at the time, and that's when I met James. And at the time, I was a manager at Discount Tire. And I was already starting to do photography a little bit, and I was kind of, like, picking up. And my boss was like, what are you doing? Why are you even messing with photography? Like, you can't do it full time. And I was like, it kind of hurt, and I was like, oh. And so when she told me that, I was like, all right, like that's the moment I chose to go like full-time photography. So I quit my job, and then I was working at this balloon place for a little bit, like setting up arches and stuff like that. And then the day I quit, I had an event with James here at the Bush, and he was like, hey, like I'm looking for somebody like to hire. And I was like, bro, I literally just quit my job. Like,
Yeah.
perfect. timing.
Yeah. And how long ago was that when you started working with James?
3 years ago, honestly.
Okay.
Like I was doing photography maybe like 6 to 8 months, and then I got hired on with James and been with him since.
That's good. Yeah. And so is it how many of y'all are now with James? Is it James, Richard, you?
And then Stephanie, and then Jane, and then we have an intern, Desiree.
Okay. That's a whole freaking team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so you're doing photos and you do video too, correct?
Yeah, I'm doing photo, video, and drone.
Nice. And drone. You get your license?
Yeah.
We'll edit that out.
I like the response.
No,
I mean, it's
that'll be your hook. Like that'll be the first 2 seconds. Like,
yeah, right. No, yeah, that's cool. So photo, video, drone. Are you doing photos and videos on the drone, or just whatever the
photo and
job?
video.
Are you just since Dame is the oil field photographer, so are you doing mainly oil field photography with the drone?
But I mean, even when we do like events, like we'll get the venue and like for the establishing shot. So most of the time we do drone.
What kind of drone does he have?
We use a Maverick 3 Pro,
Dang,
and then I have a Mini 4 Pro for myself.
that's nice. Do y'all do the like the interior drone where like the one shot? Have you seen those where
Like
it's
the FPV.
yeah, where it's like one shot and it goes through everything, and there's like everybody's staged to do stuff, and you're like going through this window and that door. You ever do that?
So we
stuff?
haven't done it yet, but like honestly, right now I'm like in the process of like I'm on the simulator to just get better and better, and like I'm pretty good. Like I'm decent now, but like I'm not comfortable enough to like.
Take it inside and possibly bump into
Is
people.
yours the one with the guards, the propeller guards?
I have one. James has a Nevada that has that.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have a smaller one that's kind of like it's a cheaper drone, but like just to like practice and like I can fly that one indoors.
Are you using goggles?
Yeah.
Are you using? Have you seen the new ones where they've got like the like Wii remote controls?
Yeah, I
Do you use
haven't done
that?
that one.
Okay.
I'm using the actual like
Yeah, the
analog.
That's what I use. But then like some of the guys I work with in the other job, they have the looks like swear seriously looks like a Wii remote, and that's how they just fly it. And I'm like, that's crazy.
It is cool.
And they'll have their goggles and they'll just fly it like that, and I'm just like, that's wild.
And then they have the 360 drone like that that's now. So like I feel like you can just drive that one like normal and get the crazy shots that everybody's getting.
Yeah.
Because I mean you can just go in a circle on the
Yeah.
camera.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. And then video. What are you kind of getting all kinds of video? Just highlights. What do you typically do when you do in video?
Yeah, like highlights, like little details, A-roll, like what's going on. We do interviews most of the time. Most of the time is our A-roll, and then we'll get B-roll, which is just details and whatever they're talking about. Try to incorporate it.
You using handheld or are you using like a gimbal? Both.
We're doing both. Like when we use a C50, we actually just got a SAK, which is SAK, which is like just like this bag that has like it's an inflatable bag. It's light, and you just put the camera on it. Sorry.
Oh, is that the one like you kind of like rested on there like that? I've seen that one.
Dude,
Is it really?
It's really good, to be honest with you. Like, I thought it was, like, cheap and, like...
You're like,
I
this
was like,
looks
oh,
Weird.
dumb.
It's really good. Like,
So is that like save your arms where you're not constantly?
Is it not heavy on you?
no, it's like air. Like, it's
But
literally,
like, it's not, it doesn't make you like, it doesn't hurt your back or anything?
after a while, like, if you shoot for a full day, it's going to hurt, like, a
like
little
normal?
bit. Yeah, but then they also have, like, a backrest. Like, you wear, like, a backpack one, and it supports right here.
gotcha.
So it's like...
So I've seen those. And then I just recently got like the like shoulder pad type thing. So you just kind of push it in.
I haven't tried that yet.
We'll see how that works. I haven't really like done a full thing with it, and so we'll kind of see how that goes. I mean, that kind of motion with my previous history feels a lot more normal.
Comfortable.
To have something resting right here.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that works. I don't know. And then like, I don't know. Every time I use the gimbal, like my back is killing me.
You got to stand up straight.
Dude, I had
That ninja walk.
See, okay, I can't do just a straight this. I have to like, again, kind of goes back to this. I've got to like angle weird. And so like I'll use like a briefcase handle on the side and I'll just do it like that. I don't know. But then I've tried some of this and it's just, I don't know. And I'm like, again, just drilling stuff previously. I always keep my wrist straight. So like, if this is weird for me. So I have to like briefcase handle like slant out. I don't know. It's just like it's hard. It's
But I mean-
hard.
What's your favorite? Photography, videography, or drone?
I like photography the most, to be honest with you. What's weird is I like portraits the most out of anything.
Really?
What's your favorite portrait type?
I like engagement, or honestly, like weddings. Like, weddings are my favorite thing to shoot, just because of the emotion. To be honest with you, like
Not because of like the pressure.
no, I don't really feel pressure. Like I know I'm gonna do a
Yeah.
good job, so like I'm not very
You're not-
worried about the photos. I'm worried about like them having a good
Yeah.
time. You know what I mean?
So wedding, engagements. You said you like portraits. That's That's cool. Have you done video for a wedding?
I have not done a video for a wedding, like, and I shot it. Like, I've had somebody shoot a video for my wedding. Is that right?
Yeah, like you've worked with some, or like your own wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so you haven't shot the stuff you have shot in video. Have you edited it yourself?
Yeah.
What do you use?
I use Premiere Pro, but I just started using DaVinci, and honestly,
Way better.
like, it's really good.
So,
I was like, I'm not gonna like this, but
I use Premiere Pro, and it's like, it's one of those things where it's like I've started to sort of learn it, and then like to just like start over and go back and learn something new. I'm like, but I've learned so much now.
so it's not that bad. Like, as far as like cutting and like the basics, the buttons are just in different places, and you have to learn where the buttons are.
I gotcha.
And then I haven't messed with color grading yet, and that's like, because
I
like
heard
once you
that's-
get in that menu, it's like,
I heard that's way better than Premiere Pro and DaVinci Resolve, like your color grading and stuff like that.
I feel like there's more settings that you can mess with, and like because Premiere Pro is pretty like it's just the basic corrections.
yeah.
So you have your meta glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take that video into one of those and edit it?
Yeah, I did it last week because I just got these 2 weeks ago. Last week I made a reel where I put like a moment where she was like, "Oh my god," and then I'm obsessed. And then I put the photos in between, like every time I click the shutter, and it didn't do that good, to be honest with you. I posted one last night when it was just a clip like of the glasses, and that one's doing a lot better than the one I spent time editing.
Doesn't that make you like, I use my iPhone, like just the basic video mode, and sometimes those do a whole lot better than the ones I spend extra time on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, speaking of that behind the scenes stuff, you obviously you have the meta glasses, but what did you use previously? Just phone? Did you use GoPro? Would you use anything like that?
Honestly, I would always say that I'm gonna do BTS, but
And
I
you
would
never
never
did.
shot it. Like a couple of senior photos, I did some phone stuff and like just small clips, but like that was it. Nothing that I could really use.
We used a GoPro for a minute. Like we just like have the cage on our camera, and then we just had some arms and attached a GoPro and just like got just like a FPV of what we're doing. It was okay. I think it was like learning the GoPro itself and then using something because if I don't use Adobe Premiere Pro, I use like CapCut a lot of times if I just want something really quick. That's the only other thing I use is CapCut.
Yeah, no, I used that for the meta glasses video
Yeah.
because I was like, I'm just gonna do this right here.
It's
I'm not
just
gonna
easier.
It's so much
transfer
easier.
everything to my computer.
And it's like a lot of times it's like, oh, I could just do heck, half the time it'll just do a template for you. Like you just put your stuff in there and it'll just do an automatic template, which is cool. Or you can find a template.
Yeah, save time, easy.
Yeah. And then get something out really quick. Now, okay. So editing video, now editing photos. Do you use Lightroom?
Yeah. So we actually use Camera Raw.
Okay.
So I've been using that. I like it because there's a lot more options in Lightroom. I feel like it's more technical.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it gives a Lightroom classic feel, but with like a Photoshop like.
Okay.
And then I use a Photo too to do retouching when I do retouching.
Love
How much do
Photo.
you like? What do you typically use a Photo for? Like what retouching? Anything particular, or just that's kind of your last thing?
Yeah, it's kind of the last step. Like I do all the color corrections and then I'll bring everything into a Photo. The hair, man.
The hair
straight
removal,
hair.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
You know
That's a
the
lifesaver.
the two things that sold us on that were the glare removal on glasses,
Yes.
Yes.
and the baby skin.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know how babies have the acne or they have the flaking skin?
Mm-hmm.
Takes it out. Bam, one button.
And then the glare removal on
Yeah.
glasses is amazing.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
it
like,
and-
really is.
Babies, you know how babies have their circulation isn't the best, so they may have purple feet or purple hands that doesn't match their skin tones, and it automatically changes it
That's cool.
and unifies the body
Yeah.
color.
Oh yeah, the AI. I like
Yeah.
that
Dude,
so
that's like a game changer. We're like, yes, and so it was totally worth it just simply for those things.
much. That helps a lot when like makeup is like uneven too. Like
Yeah,
yes.
you can tell. Like just put that a little bit.
yeah, yes,
It's a lifesaver. I'd recommend a Photo like to everyone I know.
yes. It's worth the payout for it. Yeah,
It's like 8 cents of
Yeah.
Photo.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, there's different plans, and yeah, no, it's been great. And then I don't know. I feel like I don't know how long has it been around. Voto.
I've used it for the past 2 years, and I tried to push it on James like when I first found it out, and he was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do that." And then we went to imaging, and he was like, "Man, this thing's cool." Da da da. And
Like,
then,
yeah, I just told you about that like 2 months ago.
and then so I started doing like the tethering. When I do
Yes.
headshots, like when I do a lot of headshots, I'll do the tethering and like have them look with the retouch so they see what it's gonna look like. And I told them about that, and then they went to imaging in Nashville this last year, and they're like, "Man, we're gonna integrate. We're gonna do the tethering, da da da." And I was like, "Really, bro?"
Told you. Yeah. I noticed too, like early on, there was like a period where people were really using it and like really using it, and it was like, really using the
Yeah,
skin softening, and you're like,
overusing it.
This looks like a lot of AI.
yeah,
Yeah.
And then I mean, it's just gotten better, and then you kind of dial back a lot of that. You're like, that's
yeah. Like honestly, I go up to like 20. Like I don't go past that. To be honest,
I've used it a lot for the blemish because it's really good with blemishes instead of
Acne.
like picking every little thing. But like
Yeah.
I've just used like the Lightroom skin softening if I even do that. Sometimes I'm just like, they look good already.
Yeah, like it depends how bad. Sometimes like the skin can be like, because like with the port, like some packages I do include that like no matter what, and then some, like most like the minis, like I
Yeah.
don't really do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same. Same. Yeah.
So what else do you shoot aside from portraits and weddings? Like what else do you really like to shoot?
You said seniors.
Seniors.
I do seniors. Honestly, when I took a vacation 2 weeks ago now, that was like the first like personal project I've had in a long time.
Okay. What'd you end up doing?
I shot this girl at it's called like Tau Seti. It's just like a rainbow wall basically. It's like a little corner and it's just colors going up. But when you shoot it like down, it looks like it's like an optical illusion. It looks like it's like a square.
Okay.
So I shot that.
Is that the photo you sent?
Yeah, I think so.
Dang, that's a perfect segue.
Dude,
So
I love this photo because it's just her wearing yellow. So who is that? Is this some rando or?
Yeah,
some
so
rando. Hey, can I take you? Can I come shoot you over here?
So I posted it on my story. I was like, "Hey, does anybody know anybody in Austin if like they're available to do this something like this?" And then I sent like a picture. And then Jane, the girl I work with, she was like, "Oh, I have a friend in Austin. She would be down." And then I texted her and we connected.
I love it. The yellow, it just meets just perfect with the other yellow, and I think it just, yeah.
So describe this again to me. The illusion, like what it.
Like you see how it looks like a square?
Yes.
Like it's not like it's literally a corner like this in the
Oh,
parking
and
garage.
it comes in. I see. And the colors like that, is
It's like that.
is it painted like that? Or
It's painted like that.
That's still really cool.
I mean, it's, yeah.
And then I thought before I went over there, I thought it was gonna be like super busy and packed. Like when I went over there, I was like, "Ooh, we're gonna have to like fight for space." Empty, nobody around. And I was like,
That's really
Maybe
cool.
it'd been around long enough that
"Yeah."
the newness wore off.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that's.
And this
I mean,
is in Austin?
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I've actually never heard of this.
I love the leading lines in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So it's a corner, and she's in front of that little corner, but it looks like it's caved back in.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's real cool. I like it. I really like it. That's really cool.
yeah.
Did you get any other shots here? Or is this like I'm assuming
Yeah.
this is your best one, or your favorite one?
Yeah, it's my favorite one, but there is a lot.
That's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah.
I like it. What'd you end up shooting on? What do you usually shoot with?
I have a Sony A7 IV.
What happened to your Canon?
You went to the dark side.
So I went from the Rebel T7, and then I had a coworker that had an A7 II with a 35 and an 85, and he sold it to me for $1,500. So like
Dang.
that's how I like segued into Sony, and like
What was your lens on with?
that one was a 16. I think I had that one at 1.8.
Nice. 16?
I wanted to take advantage of the distortion.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says right there, 16.
Yeah, 16.
1.8. Nice.
It's a really cool photo.
Thank you.
You know, I think that, didn't your friend, don't they, Austin has some kind of photography thing where they want people to turn in images for like a magazine?
I have no idea. I'm sure it's Austin. There's all kinds of stuff there.
Keep Austin weird.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about, not complaining about this area, but like, I wish there was more art focus.
Yeah.
Like, you go to like Austin, they've got a whole kind of culture almost of art, a whole little big community of art and film and photography, videography, all kinds of stuff. And it's like, you come out here and it's like, you just find little like
Spots.
Yeah.
spots of groups or small little communities, or just everybody's kind of out on their individual own. I wish there was more of a focus of arts in the community. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
I think you have it. I think you definitely have the interest and you have the people. I think you just kind of need more like a kind of a city-driven focus to really kind of push. I mean, you start to see it. You see the library; they have a whole wall painted. You got this little alley over here.
Mm-hmm.
What's that building? Centennial Plaza? No, it's Centennial Building, the round one, off of like Texas and Lorraine. North of the park, the round one, the one that has like that round side.
Oh yeah.
That alleyway with all that
The
art.
little eyes.
Yeah, you start to see some stuff, but like I feel like there could be way more.
Yeah.
More of a community, a culture of art, photography, videography, film.
I feel like a lot of the tattoo places have really started bringing art on the outside of their facades, which I think is pretty cool.
Yeah, throwing a lot of markets and stuff like that to bring in like small artists that are selling their art too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like Fafa Gallery. They do a lot of local artists, and I think that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Like Cotton Fly Records, they're starting to do a lot of stuff. And I went last week. Was my first time ever going, and like, it's such a cool vibe in there. Like,
you don't even know it's there.
And they have like a bartender, like he's going through the vinyl records and picking songs, and like after like one or two, he'll like change it, or if he wants to play one specific one, like he was like getting into it and like talking to other people, and he's like, oh look, this is this album, da da da, and like there's such a cool like atmosphere, and like I wish we had more of that.
Yeah. Like, have you ever been to Denton, Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Like, super artsy, and I got a buddy who does Polaroid stuff.
Really?
He used to be on there. Like, they have a Polaroid association or board or whatever group, and then they would host a Polacon at the end of September, or like a whole weekend of like Polaroid stuff. He used to be on that board, but he does a lot of Polaroid stuff. It's like stuff like that.
It's really cool.
It's like Denton. It's like kind of like Austin in that vibe of art and photography, videography, film, and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you got UNT, which is kind of big on that as well. But yeah, it's like, that'd be kind of cool if you started to see more of that in Midland, Odessa, or kind of more of it pushing it out into the kind of mainstream, and not just have these little like sections or sects of, people here and there, like little pockets of kind of culture and art.
Yeah.
Like, and half the stuff you don't even know is there, like Cotton Flat Records. Like, it's been there for a while, and I didn't know it existed till a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
When Phil was going to do something there.
I mean, I've heard of it, but I just didn't.
It never piqued my interest enough to check it out, to be honest with you. But like I've heard about it for a long time, but going there, I was like, I should have gone here a long time ago. Because they have like well drinks, and they're like $5. I mean, where else can you go to like a bar
Right?
It's true.
and get a drink for $5?
That's true. I didn't know that they even did that. I just expected they were just like an old record store.
Don't they host concerts too, right?
In the back, they have like a whole little area, and there's like graffiti on the walls, and like it's a pretty cool vibe.
Yeah.
We need to take a date night.
Right? So.
She's like, yes. He approves.
Okay. So, one of your other pictures here. This is some studio work.
Mm-hmm.
Where was this taken?
Here in your very own
Hey,
studio.
Look at
Oh,
that.
heck yeah.
Look at that. So, how much studio stuff do you like to do?
Honestly, I really like studio. I like messing with the lighting and just seeing what you can and can't get away with.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the fun part because you can completely control it in studio.
Yeah. Because, like, out and about, like, you got the sun, and then I like to bring a strobe to, like, control a little bit more.
Yeah.
But, like, you only can control so much.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
And then in the studio, you can literally control all of it. So 24. So tell me about the shoot.
It was a birthday shoot for one of my friends, Maria.
Okay. Did she come to you with like kind of the idea? Like, so when you have somebody kind of get with you about doing a session or a shoot, what does that typically look like? Do they have an idea? Do you guys kind of collaborate together? Is it just kind of we see what happens when she shows up or they show up?
No, I kind of like want to build like an idea in our collaboration because like I want them to be happy with their photos at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Like I ask them what it is they're looking for, and then they'll tell me, and I can send some galleries that are similar and be like, well, I've done this, and we can do poses like this, and that helps a lot. And then they'll like send me like screenshots from like Pinterest.
Do you use Pinterest?
Honestly, yeah.
That's okay.
I mean, we
do
use
too.
it too.
Yeah.
We use it. We're like, what kind of vibe are you going for? Use Pinterest and let us know what kind of vibe you're going for.
Yeah, Pinterest is a great place to look. Like honestly, like for like quick poses when I'm like out of ideas, I'm like pose ideas.
Right.
Right? Yeah.
Okay. So what else other than the balloons here? Did y'all have any other prompts?
Not really, to be honest with you. You just wanted like a
Kind
one
of
night
basic.
like lucky vibe.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
I like
cool.
it.
What else have you done kind of creatively in the studio? What else do you like to? You say you know work with lights. Do you work with colors too?
Yeah, like I like to work a lot with gels. I used to do a lot more gel work. Like there's that one time I did the five gel strobes.
Yeah. How did that end up going?
That was a really good picture. I should send that to you. I think
Yeah,
I
that
left my
sounds
phone in the car.
Oh no.
Oh.
It's on my Instagram if you want to see.
Let's see. Find your Instagram.
You gotta scroll down a little bit.
So while he's looking for that, you are you have a membership with us, right?
Mm-hmm.
How are you enjoying having the membership?
Oh yeah, it's really convenient. I really love it. Like, there was one time like a month ago, y'all were booked the day I needed y'all. So like, I had to go to another studio. I'm not gonna say whose studio it was, but I asked them. I was like, "Hey, like, what kind of strobes do you have? Like, I want to see if they're compatible with mine."
Yeah,
And they were
we
like,
have strobes.
"Yeah, we don't have strobes. We have
Was this
continuous
next to
light."
Pizza Hut
No,
on Wadley?
no,
Oh, okay. That's
Is
it.
it also downtown?
no.
It's in
It's
Odessa.
kind of it's off Big Spring.
Oh, okay.
There's one on Big Spring.
You know. But anyway, I asked, and then she
Is
was
it
like,
over here?
"It was Dreamy Photography."
Yeah, they're like right here.
Oh, really?
down the
Isn't
street.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in Marinfield, right over here.
Oh,
I say right over here. You can't even see. You don't know what to. Actually, that's like completely wrong. It'd be actually
Is
this
it
way.
like over that way?
I'm bad interiorly. When I'm inside, I'm terrible at directions. I'm like over there. It's like it's down that way.
but then I asked her, I was like, "All right, do you mind if I like come in early, like 10, 15 minutes early to set up my strobes?" And she was like, "Absolutely not. Like,
What?
you should be thinking of cleanup time and put up time in your booking." And I was like, "All right." And then I show up, like I still showed up 7 minutes early, and the door was locked. And then they call me and they're like, "Hey, like, our guy accidentally locked the door, so we're gonna have to go over there." And so they were late. Like,
Oh no.
I was like, bro, it was just. And then the lighting in there was not great. Yeah, like that one. Like,
Yeah,
Oh, that's super cool.
it's really nice.
I like it. I like it. That's
yeah,
very
I
nice.
did that after the imaging because we took that class, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna do this like nobody else.
And that was here, right?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right here.
What was your old studio?
Oh yeah, that's right. It was the
Oh.
old one.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love it. I love all the different colors. That's really cool. It's really cool.
Gee, I'm gonna screenshot this so I can. What happened? Oh, it's
Oh,
yours.
he's
I
got.
was
He's
like,
on his Instagram. He's got. He's like, I know what that is.
Did I just turn music on?
I'm glad that you're enjoying your membership. You know, I feel like that we try to with our studio, we try to make it so that it's very photographer, creator friendly. Especially if you're gonna I know that you do a lot of after hours, and I feel like that may be what works best for you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. And then honestly, you guys are like the only, in my eyes, the only like real studio that's equipped with everything you need, not just the basics. You know what I mean?
Not
Like
just the space.
So
Yeah.
we kind of like accumulated all this stuff as we, what this is. So we've been a full year here. We were 3 years in the other one, and
Really?
it's just like
Just
all of this is just like a combination of years of kind of doing it, and it was just like, I don't know, like I just, again, like I always say, I just want to have somewhere where you don't have to worry about stuff.
Yeah.
You just come here and create. You don't have to worry about the
whatever, level you're at as a photographer. We've got, the basics you need as a photographer. If you're only light, like we've got the windows. If you're natural light only, you haven't figured out, strobes or constant lights yet, that you could do that. But if you're, you can do the constant lights if you're not really sure about strobes yet, or we do have the strobes, and then we also do our workshops so that you can learn,
yeah.
better studio photography skills.
Again, the only thing I really wish we had was higher ceilings. But
Yes.
that's every building I've ever looked at in here in Midland. When we've looked for studios, all the ceilings are about the same. It's like, but I really wish we had a high ceiling. That'd be amazing. But if that's our only kind of concern now, it's okay.
Yeah.
We'll make do with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
But
Loving the AC.
Yes. And that the other studio was so hot.
So hot.
Yeah. It was.
This is an older building, so they do have issues ever so often, but they're pretty quick to get on it and fix it. But yeah, loving the AC.
Yeah, there's been a few times where we've come in here and it's like, oh no. It's like,
But they're quick to respond to it too.
Yeah.
So we gotta
but yeah, it
give
is
them the props for that.
older
But
building. It's downtown. Also, it's Texas.
Yeah.
It's to 100. Like
over
so,
100. Yeah.
it is what it is. It's not too bad. But even when I shoot, even if it's AC's on, I'll never turn all the lights on because it gets way too hot.
Yeah.
It's like,
And that's part of it too. Having the shooting, it just gets hot shooting.
Yeah.
And
the
then-
flash
mhm.
it puts out
It puts out a lot of heat. Yeah.
Like you don't notice it until you're right there and you
Yeah.
you put it full blast and you feel it. I'm like,
Yeah. Same thing with the constant lights, man. They
yes.
They get
you leave
really
them
hot.
on and they get really hot.
trying to take like the softbox off and almost burn
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Someone, it's not a big deal. It happens. It's not. But like one of the jails was all burnt. Might have been you. Just kidding.
No, I've done that before. So
But it's like, what? It's like, it's okay as long as you didn't cause a fire. Like it's, like a couple cents on the jail to buy these. It's like, it's not a big deal. But yeah, it's like burnt. You're like, oh.
Yeah.
I think that was probably me, to be honest.
No, it happens, but those things, they get hot. They get hot in here. Yeah. But I do love our patio. I think the patio's really cool.
yeah, I've always wanted to use it. Like it's so nice out there.
Yeah.
But like,
And it's hardly ever direct sunlight. So, you've always got the kind of shadows of
Yeah.
the buildings and stuff. But
There's only I think it's sometime noonish to about 4ish. There's a period where the sun will come through, and then after that it just dips behind. Because in the morning it'll come up right above the parking garage and it'll come in that very last window. So that's why sometimes we'll put the blinds down because it'll peek in right there after that. But so one thing we noticed, so we got this in June, and you know how the sun kind of slightly changes its position throughout the year, but we didn't realize, but in kind of the winter, late winter, early spring, the sun started peering through the freaking blinds and it was bleeding on the backdrops. And I was like, uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I was here helping somebody and they had the line of the sun peeking through the blinds and just on the backdrop. And so I had to put a sheet over it. And I didn't even notice that because, we weren't there during that time. And so it's so now we had to put blinds up behind it, which it's fine, but it's just kind of things you have to deal with. So what other, have you ever done product stuff?
for photographer I have, but nothing that I personally wanted to. You know, I really want to do food. You know who, like Ricky, like Maverick Media? Have you seen her stuff?
Maybe.
Dude, she's phenomenal. She does Valencia stuff.
Oh,
She
okay.
does-
I've seen their pictures. That they're great.
yeah, she's phenomenal. I've always like since I've met her and like seen her work, like I've wanted to do something like that, but I haven't had the time.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
If we've learned anything about posing those product shots, it takes time.
Yeah.
And all of it, like, same with like this stuff, is like all the time is spent setting up your lighting.
Mm-hmm.
It takes you like an hour, 2 hours to do your lighting. Then it's like, 15 minutes of shooting and we're done.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
I will say, like, a wedding days, like setting up their detail shots and stuff, like doing their invitation and then all of their jewelry and perfume. I enjoy that. I enjoy that.
I honestly don't get those shots.
What?
at all. Do you have someone else do it or you just don't know?
I don't do them. I honestly like I like them, but I don't like them for myself. You know what I mean?
We've had brides that just like, we don't care. We don't
Yeah.
really want them.
We've
We
had
don't
some, yeah.
Most of mine don't get. Like I've asked and been like, well, like I'll get the ring, obviously,
Yeah.
and like
But
the
you're not
like
going to lay out
details,
the,
but I
yeah.
don't do like the layouts.
Yeah. I like the layouts. To me, it gives me a chance to be creative and rethink stuff. And okay, so maybe it's a little selfish because I'm like, oh, it's kind of for me because I get to. I
You
mean,
get to
they
choose.
get something out of it, but I'm like, oh, I really like to do this. It's creative for me, and it's kind of the calm before the storm.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the things too, like when we shoot, we kind of like think of either A, what they're looking to do with these at the end of the day, and then B, what we also look to do with these, because like one of the things that we sell with our weddings is a book and like a lay flat book. And so a lot of those detailed shots help make that book. And so when we're kind of taking pictures of stuff, it's like, all right, well, I've always said kind of when I do anything, it's like, all right, what's going to hang on the wall? And that's like my one shot that like I want to get is to hang on the wall. And so that's kind of how we've shaped a lot of how we shoot and do our sessions or do our weddings is like what's going to, go in this book or what's going to go on their 20 by 30 print that we're going to give them. And so that's why we do it a lot. Even if they're just like, well, we don't really want it, we'll still do some. And we have a whole wedding suitcase. So we have this like big rolling suitcase. It has a cheetah stand. It has like a pop-up modifier. It can hold our light. We have like a little tote, like a go tote for brides and grooms. So it has like spare ties and
Emergency
spare
stuff.
handkerchiefs and bobby pins and safety
Tide pin.
pins and tide pins and all kinds of stuff. Because it's like we've been to weddings where it's like I've been to weddings where like we didn't need another handkerchief. And it's like, all right, well, that's kind of something, spend a couple bucks and put that in there in case you need it. Now you just save their wedding in a sense.
Yeah.
But
Safety pins have been a big one.
we have a rolling mat. I mean, what is it? Maybe like size of maybe like 3x3, 5x5.
Oh, it's not.
Maybe
Yeah.
3x3, 2x3, 2x2.
2x3, maybe.
But that's what we just kind of lay out, and we just put all the stuff down there, which works out. We just put it in like those like little map containers that you can like roll up maps and stuff.
The tubes.
Yeah, those little tubes. And we just have this whole thing to go. We just roll it out,
Wow.
put it in
It's
the
easy.
corner. This has kind of been like collected over the years and the stuff we run into.
And stuff that we figured out, it's a little
Tons
easier.
of stuff. Yeah. And it's like kind of one of those things where it's like if we can be the person you went to because we needed a safety pin because this fell apart. It's like, hey, I got you. I got a safety
Scissors.
pin. Scissors. Yeah, we have scissors.
Because you never know like when you need those little things, and it's really cool.
And then it's like,
And a crochet hook.
Yeah.
Which I know you probably wouldn't be doing, but like if I'm in the bridal suite and they always have those little bitty buttons with those little bitty
Yeah.
eyelets to go over the buttons.
Mhm.
And if you have a crochet hook, it goes 10 times faster.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, we try to, hey, we're your photographer, but we're also like your lifeline on certain things. Like if you need something, we got it. The other thing too is like learn how to tie a tie. Learn how to tie, there's that way you can do it where you just like lay it on your arm. Learn how to do that because you'll be surprised how many freaking
People don't.
groomsmen don't know how to tie a tie, and they'll turn to you and be like, "You know how to tie this?" And be like, "Yeah, come here. All right. I got you."
Yeah, I have to put it on, but yeah, I've done that before.
Yeah. Sometimes too, like I'll just throw it on really quick and do it, and then I'll set up the shot. Be like, "All right, we'll leave it like this," and now your buddy comes in and pretends like he tied it for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll like straight up turn to you, and it's like it's really nice when you can kind of provide them with that thing they need, and now you're more than you're just the photographer for them. So
And then it kind of helps, like, not stressing them out even more. Like, their day is they're already nervous, they're already kind of a little stressed out. Because every wedding day, not everything is perfect, ever. And so there's always going to be hiccups. So if you can alleviate some of that stress a little bit, I feel like as photographers, we can do that a little bit. You're like, no, it's cool. Like, we'll adapt to you, what your situation is. It's not a big deal.
Like I hate when they're like really strict on time, and I'm like, it's okay. Like we're gonna be late. Like
It's okay.
time is
It
gonna be
happens.
lost. Yes.
I think we've only had one wedding occur on time.
yeah, that's probably true.
And we've done a lot, and I feel like there's only one that went down on time.
We've always just said like, listen, there's one big moment, and that's you actually saying "I do" and getting married. Other than anything else is fine, as long as you two get up there and you say the "I do's" and you kiss. Like that's really it.
Yeah. It doesn't matter when and
Yeah.
why. Not why, but like
Everybody's here for you.
Yeah, and that's what we always tell them too. We're like, hey, like unless it's like a venue like a Catholic wedding, it's like you got to be out there by
Yeah.
your time is this, and you got to be done by this. So
Yeah.
anything else,
You got
we're like,
1 hour.
hey, like it's okay. And half the stuff we always say like, hey, if we can't get the shot here, we'll get it later. You know, it's no big deal. We can adjust. So speaking of weddings, when it comes to the reception time, how are you running your camera? Are you setting up with like a flash on your camera? Are you doing some kind of like flashes in the corner? Or are you just doing some constant lights elsewhere? Are you just running with what you got? Liam?
If the church lets me out, I'll run my flash. I'll run a speed light as my main. I've only done it one time where I've had like a 600 like off to the side and like shooting up, but I didn't really like how the pictures came out.
Yeah.
So it's typically speed light or just natural light.
Yeah, we've typically, like during the ceremony, we never use any. We just use the ambient light, even if it's a dark church, which sucks. But churches are really big on like no flash, which is, it is what it is.
Yeah, unless it's like laid back and like
Yeah,
chill.
there are some that are but we usually typically don't. But to each their own. And then we run like a speed light on top during the reception, and then sometimes like if the ambient light's cool enough and bright enough, we'll just not. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you kind of going back to lights and your other sessions? You mentioned you do a lot of portraits outside. You take your light. Do you just always use it, or you just kind of get a few if you're?
No, I always use it. I tend to always use it. I feel like it makes them pop more,
Yeah,
and I like how I feel like the color is more vibrant too.
I get
Like,
you. Yeah,
And that's what I really like about my photos is the vibrant colors.
I got you. Yeah, it really stands out more. So even if there's no sky in the background, you'll still use it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I usually just kind of hitting like 45.
Yeah, like 45 out of 45.
Anything in the back, like any hair lights, or you just use one?
I just use one just because
It's just you.
it's just me. So like carrying 2 light stands is already carrying one C stand like on my shoulder is already heavy
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried those cheetah stands?
I have, but like
You don't like them?
I do. They're just a little expensive.
They are. They're expensive.
Like I even got the Manfrotto, like the little one that goes in like it's like this.
Yeah.
It folds like horizontal. It doesn't fold like the legs like this.
Yeah.
And I like it, but I got the 7-foot one, and the span of its feet aren't wide enough, so it's very like finicky.
And then here in West Texas, it's not like we, don't have wind.
Yeah.
It's wind all the time.
Yeah, so that's why I switched to the C stand just because it's heavy and like I don't have to worry about the
Yeah.
wind.
Yeah. But, you got to carry that everywhere. And you need an assistant.
Yeah.
Someone needs, wants to start getting in to this profession, this career. And here we go.
There we go.
Get your assistant.
Right here.
Okay. So we talked about your photos. You kind of said you like your photos because they're rich in color. What else do you feel is like your style of photography?
I don't know. I like to catch moments. Like the emotion is what
Yeah.
I want to capture most of the time. Because I mean, like working with a photographer, it's mostly corporate, and like honestly, the most emotion you get is laughs, and like it's nice to get like nice and candid laughs, and they're nice photos. But like that's why I like weddings so much, because you can get people crying, and like it's a lot of people with emotions, not just like the main person. Like because like with the quinceañera, I do a lot of quinceañeras too. Like maybe the mom and dad get emotional, but
Yeah.
that's like sometimes, and like the quinceañera, honestly, most of the times it doesn't get emotional. In weddings, it's like the mom, the dad, the
Grandma, the uncle, the aunt.
Everybody. Yeah, the
Everybody.
brother, yeah. Lots of emotion. Yeah. So when you are doing your sessions, because if, people who don't really know, a lot of it is staged.
yeah.
What are some of the prompts you're giving, or how are you eliciting those emotions if you're not at a wedding or a quinceañera where it's automatically there, but if you're in a session in a more controlled environment, are there certain prompts you're giving them to try to elicit that, or like how are you trying to get to that emotion?
So I try to break the ice like as soon as like we start taking photos. Like I just try to say something funny or like do something like that. That way they get a little bit more comfortable.
Yeah.
And then like I used to just pose people, and like there's awkward photos, and like but if you tell people like, hey, like tell them this, like yesterday I was like, tell her a secret, like tell her what you forgot to do last week or something like that. And then he ended up telling her like, oh, we're gonna clean the backyard this weekend, da da da. And then they both started laughing, and it's like that's what you want, is
Yeah.
like them to be goofy with each other. You want people to be their self. You don't want them to be this pose and
Yeah.
I feel like
artificial.
they enjoy it a little bit more that way.
More real,
Yeah.
And the photos are 10 times better too. Like,
Yes.
because you're getting that real emotion than just like, okay, pretend to laugh.
yeah, the fake smile.
Yeah.
The fake smile. So what if happens if you got a client that's kind of struggling, like to get that, you're trying to struggling to get them
To relax.
to
and-
relax or to laugh or to smile.
I mean, honestly, I put the camera down for a little bit. I'm like, hey, like, let's chill out. Like I'm here for you. Like this
Yeah.
is because this is like your memory, or this is a moment that you want to be remembered. Like you don't want to be like all stiff and like that. Like I don't know. I feel like you just got to connect them as a person, not like as a client. Because at the end of the day, everybody wants to be treated like as a person
Absolutely,
with
yeah.
humility.
Yeah. You use music?
When I do studio, I do music. I'll ask them to play their music. That way, they're more comfortable.
Yeah.
Because like when you're trying to guess what people's vibe, it's like,
And then sometimes you're just like, what station do you want? And they're like, I don't know. And you're like,
yeah.
how about you just play something?
So it takes that pressure off you too.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's very true. How would you describe your photography style in like 5 words?
So like my little bio is capturing the moment otherwise forgotten, and I really like
Nice. That's a cool line.
that. Mm-hmm.
I'm going to steal that. Just kidding.
You should. I'm really surprised I came up with that on my own.
That's actually really good.
No AI?
No AI.
This is before the chat GBT.
Right. That's a good line.
I like it. I like it.
You feel that kind of guides how you do stuff?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. It's very good.
Yeah, I like that I feel like your style is very vibrant, very colorful, and I feel like you can tell the emotions in your images. I think you capture that very well. Yeah.
It's actually a quote added. I was looking at my website yesterday. I haven't put it up yet, but it said, I think it says, photography isn't about seeing. It's about feeling. And if you're not feeling something when you're seeing it, then you're not really like living. I think it's what it says.
It's cool.
I like that.
By the way, I'm looking at your summit pictures with this graduation stuff. I like it.
You're looking at Yuki?
It's the 2 people.
Lots of chords.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've also been posting every day for the past 20 days. And like, it is hard. Like,
Yeah.
it is really hard to post and be consistent like that. But at the same time, like, and then it's frustrating when something isn't like hitting. But at the same time, like, everything can't hit. is what I've learned. Like, you gotta
Stuff
be
that you don't expect to hits, and then stuff that you're like, hey, I really poured a lot in myself, and you're like, it doesn't get garnish what you think is going to garnish, and then some of the stuff that you didn't put a lot of time into makes a lot of traction. You're like, I don't.
Yeah, and it can be frustrating and discouraging, but at the same time, like, it's still people that you're still reaching people that you wouldn't have if you didn't post it. You know what I mean?
True, very true.
What influences your song choice? I'm still looking at this one. You got the yeah yeahs on there. I like it.
Honestly, it's my music. Like, I'm like, what's his vibe? And then I'll look at like something I've been listening to recently, and like I'll add that in there. Like, honestly, it's been a lot of Daniel Caesar because
I saw
like
the next one was like Daniel Caesar Blessed.
Daniel Caesar is my favorite artist. Like, that's on vacation. I went to see him twice, 2 days in a row. Like, one day in Austin and the next in Dallas.
Yeah, there's a lot of Summit Center here.
You know, I think we as photographers, we don't always look at images for what they are. We're always like, where are they at?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is this?
That's why, like, my secret spot, nobody takes pictures there. And, like,
Did you shoot that one?
yeah.
That's nice.
Thank you. That was 2 years ago.
That was no, that says July 4th.
Yeah, but I took that 2 years ago.
Oh.
Repost them.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really nice one.
Well,
like
I took it for the old photographer, and I was like, hey, can I post this? And he was like, if you tag me. And I was like, cool.
Cool.
Just tag me, bro.
That was a good one. It's a really good one.
Yeah. How did you accomplish that one? I'm gonna save this one so you can put it later.
The fireworks?
Yeah.
So it's a long exposure. That was maybe the second year I did fireworks. So it's a long exposure. You do 30 seconds, high aperture, ISO, just depending on what you need, because it's a long exposure, so you don't really need that much ISO.
Yeah.
And then you just let the fireworks pop, and it gets those trails, which is, I never knew, and they taught me that, and it was like, wow.
That's cool. That's really cool.
I like
Good
it.
shot.
It's a good one.
Like, Richard does a lot of like astrophotography, and we're
Yes.
supposed to go like take a trip to do that, and like
To the Big Bend?
Yes, I'm so excited because like those pictures are beautiful.
They are. And the great thing about the Big Bend is that it's, what do they call it? Like, you have to shut off your lights after a certain time period, so that there's zero light pollution, and it's really cool. We took some images down there a couple years ago, and it was dark, super dark.
Super creepy too.
Yes.
I bet.
Some of those roads, like going through the Big Bend on some of those roads, it's like super dark and stuff. You know, they're really curvy and stuff like that. And so you just don't know what you're going to be.
Waiting for it. You ever seen the movie Signs?
Mm.
Man.
Just waiting for the next thing to jump out at you.
So in that movie, there's like a home video footage on the news, and it's like kids at a party, and there's like, it's just looking down like this like sort of hallway outside, but the alien walks by, and it's like I always think about that when I'm driving in the dark. It's like it's gonna walk in front of me.
Well, in the time we went, they were having a lot of mountain lions and bears
Ooh.
coming out onto the roadways, and we actually got a notice while we were down there about it, about beware of animals on the roadway. And so we're like super pitch dark and stuff, and we're like, because it takes you forever to get out of the park to get back where you're staying, because you can't really stay in the park unless you're staying in a tent, I guess.
Yeah.
So it takes you like an hour and a half, 2 hours to get out of the park, depending on where you go.
Yeah, and it's all creepy.
Mm-hmm. I really want to do engagement photos in the
Santa Elena.
yeah.
Yeah, we did
did
one
some.
there.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know where it's at though.
We were like 8 months, 9 months pregnant.
Yeah,
Really?
I was like super pregnant. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I ended up doing maternity there just because it was like, hey, we're here. Just do some
Might
maternity
as well,
stuff.
yeah.
I was like, hey, yeah, we're gonna buy some stuff. It was super windy, but in Santa Elena Canyon, you don't really feel the wind. It was super windy, but you couldn't really feel it there, which was cool.
Yeah.
Although right now, I bet you that river is pretty high.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah.
all the rain.
Yeah, you could walk across to Mexico when we were there. I don't know if you can right now, but
Yeah, like on the way to Austin, like it started pouring, and like I literally was like probably one of the last ones to cross over like one of the bridges because it was the water was like already
Oh,
coming over.
shoot.
I was like, ooh, will I make it? And then I was like, I'm not missing. Because like
YOLO.
on the way there, I stopped in San Antonio and I stopped at a Michelin star restaurant. Like, that was the first time I ever had anything like that. And my appointment was at 5:30, and I was like, if I had to get any delay, like, I'll be late.
Yeah. That's cool.
Like, I'm going to make it.
Yes, I have to.
Heck or high water.
That's cool. Do you like to travel a lot?
Yeah, I like to drive, to be honest with you.
I do too. It's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Just, I used to just kind of like meander as I drove, and now I'm like, I gotta get there. So I'll just like only stop if I have to.
Yeah.
You got to beat the Google time.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too. Or the people you just passed.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite place you've traveled to?
Honestly, probably Austin. Like, I've had the best experiences in Austin. Because, I mean, there is so much to do. Like,
It's very true. Whatever space you want to go to. You want to go artistic. You want to go to
Food. You know,
parks, water.
yeah. Austin's not bad. Been there a few times.
Yeah.
it's ever fun. It's like, you can go out there. Like, I've gone out there so many times, I've never had the same, like, experience or done the
Yeah.
same things.
Have you done the bats?
I didn't, but
You still haven't done the bats?
I saw them under the bridge and I took a photo. I like turned my ISO up to see them in little ridges because like you can hear them like
Chittering
yeah.
or whatever it's called. Yeah.
You been anywhere else in like the United States other than Denver?
I've been in like California and
Okay.
Colorado, Wyoming, Idaho. I haven't been to the East Coast yet. I really want to go to New York and do like a solo trip there.
It's
And,
That's
like,
fun.
It's cool.
We went 2019, like right before COVID, 2019 in Christmas time, and dude, that was like amazing.
The
Christmas
stuff
time in
was
New
really
York was
cool.
amazing.
Yeah, it was really cool. The only thing we didn't do while I was there was the Statue of Liberty because it was so cold.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
As we left, there was a blizzard coming
Yeah.
through.
We had to got delayed a few hours because of a
Yeah.
snowstorm came
They had to
in.
keep de-icing our plane.
Oof.
Yeah.
But no, it was. Well, that's the only time we've been to New York.
Yeah.
Was during Christmas time.
And I was
It
super pregnant then too.
Yeah, she was pregnant. It was kind of funny. No, it was.
Take
it was
really cool trips when I'm super pregnant.
I've wanted to go back. We just haven't. I actually want to take our kids to Christmas time because it's just. I mean, it's just. There's so
It's
much
just-
stuff.
They have, they really, the 5th Street, 6th Street, they do a lot of, every building is
Yeah, they're
Christmased out. It's
That
really
was-
cool.
that was like when we first started, and so like I had my little camera, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna take a bunch of pictures, and they're all terrible. 'Cause I had no idea what I was doing, and they're just terrible. I have like 3 or 4 pictures that are okay, and then everything else just sucks. So I just started using my phone for everything.
He wants to go back to redeem himself.
I gotta go back to redeem myself.
Yeah, like if I could take a trip, like one of those days, I'm doing nothing but street photography. Like there's that one bridge that you can like take a picture of, and like everybody takes a picture there, and the Empire State Building is in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But like everybody takes it wide. What I want to do is like compress it to where like the Empire State Building is like fills in that hole.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Boston's still my favorite.
Yeah, we've been to Boston a few times. That's actually really cool too.
Yeah?
that's a really
So
cool
much
place.
history there.
We've only been there. We've been there twice, and it's during the summer, and it's really cool. It's much like New York, where you can just walk everywhere and
Yeah.
take the train.
Mhm.
So
Their summers are not like our summers.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
actually
No.
nice. The one thing though about the East Coast is like, dude, that morning hits you at like 4 a.m.
Yeah. Sun's coming in your windows at
Yeah,
4.
it's.
Oh damn.
Yeah,
Like you're
so
up by
that's
5
crazy.
because it's just,
I remember like, cause I like taking sunrise pictures.
Mm-hmm.
I like to go wherever, take a sunrise picture, and I want to do it when we're on the East Coast. And it was like I got up at like 5 and sun was already out. I was like, what the hell? So I was like, nope, you have to get up like 2 or 3 just to catch it.
That's crazy.
So that's the only like thing about the East Coast is like you're up early.
yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, like I got the concept, but like I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
But it's cool. Though I like those cities. And like I said, when I first went to New York, it was like all those pictures are terrible. Terrible. I had no idea what I was doing. And then, you know, like I said, I was using my cell phone for everything. And then now I just kind of find that I have like 1 or 2 pictures of my cell phone and everything's on my camera. So
Yeah.
you find yourself the same way?
Yeah. Like I have a lot of stuff like Ezra, and like what's funny is like some of the first photos are always like pictures of my son. So like anytime I like scroll too much, I'm like, oh look, there's my son. So it's like a little nice little reminder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate to format SD cards, like my personal SD cards. I hate formatting them.
Do you really? I used to
Yeah.
not, and then now everything's so expensive, so I just start formatting them now.
Yeah. I still have a card saved from our last couple of big trips. We try to take a big trip every year for our kids to see a new state.
That's cool.
And so I haven't reformatted those. I'm always afraid that maybe I didn't download all of them, and I'm afraid that I'm going to lose them.
Same.
I always put it on like an external, and so I have like a bunch of externals now because
I'm
it's
always
just.
worried. Anyways.
And if not, we'll just take that trip again, make new memories.
Yeah.
One time when I was like, I don't know how old I was. I was maybe in like, it was before I moved here, so I was like maybe 6 or 7. And my cousin, my family, we took a big trip to Disneyland, and it was like me and my cousins. Those like far cousins, and they were taking pictures the whole day. Da da da. And then the next day, I was like, "Oh, can I see the pictures?" And I was going through the camera,
Deleted all.
and I accidentally took a picture of like myself, and I was like, "Oh, let me delete this real quick." And I clicked delete all, thinking it was like the whole image,
Oh,
not
no.
all of the images.
Oh, no.
I felt so bad.
You're like,
Like,
we gotta do this again.
and all of their photos are gone.
Oh, no.
They just live in their head. Oh, that's
Yeah. That's my first like photography memory.
You're like, I know now. Don't do that.
yeah. That would be terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm a photographer. It's like so ironic.
Now you're like super cautious about that.
Yeah.
No, don't delete it. If you had to give some advice to somebody starting over, kind of back where you were a couple years ago, or it's not starting over, but starting new, what would your piece of advice be to this photographer wanting to get in?
I would say don't get caught up in the equipment. Like you don't need like an off-camera flash or know how to use everything like right off the bat. I would say learn your camera and like learn what it can do and like its capabilities and like try to like take advantage of that as much as you can. And then once it's holding you back, like then that's when you move on from that.
Yeah.
Like, because that's what I see people doing all the time is like worried about having the best camera, the best lenses. Like people are starting with like R5s and 24-70s now, and
And
it's
you're
like,
you have no idea what you're doing with that.
yeah, like you don't need all that to start off.
Yeah.
Like give yourself some grace and like learn. It's not gonna happen overnight. You know what I mean?
Agreed.
Yeah. Well, Anthony, how can people find you? What are your handles on Facebook, Instagram, and do you have a website?
I do have a website. It's launched, but like it's not done. So don't.
So it's coming soon.
Yeah.
Okay. What are your Facebook and Instagram handles?
They're all Prieto Photography, and it's Prieto_photography.
All right, sweet. So hit them up. Thank you for coming out.
Of course, thanks for having me.
It's a little awesome conversation. We wish you the best of luck on everything else.
Likewise.
Yeah, and so thank everybody for watching again. I know we kind of took a couple little hiatus, a summer break on this stuff, so had to kind of get back in the groove of things. But we're back. We're bringing these more often now. But anyways, thanks for everybody watching. You can find us at Downtown Studio Midland, Instagram and Facebook, as well as a website. And Anthony, once again, thank you for coming out. Appreciate you having you, man.
Perfect.
So,
All right. We'll see you all next time.
see you in the next one.